Parents, are you looking to pull the plug on technology and get your child into a gym with other kids their age, even if it's just for a little while? Today I'm going to give you a glimpse of what Kidstrong actually is. So Alyssa, in a world where children's fitness is taking a backseat, what is Kidstrong doing differently?
So first of all, we're a science-backed program. We have a team of professionals that comes together to build our program for our children. But along with that, it's not just that physical aspect. We're working on building high-character kids, making them confident and getting them ready for that real world to help them win at life.
What inspired you and your family to join Kidstrong and open up Miami locations?
So Kidstrong is a family-founded program. Matt and Megan Sharp were looking for a program for their daughter. They couldn't find it, so they made it their mission to create it themselves. Me and my family stumbled along the product. We fell in love with it. We just decided that we had to bring this to the families in our community.
How do you feel like Kidstrong basically cultivates and helps strengthen kids not only physically, but emotionally?
So we work a lot on that confidence, and like I mentioned before, building those high character kids. We'll start our classes with a social greeting where what we're looking for is that eye contact, a handshake, which is something that's kind of lost now. Kids don't learn that nowadays. Saying their name loud and proud. Also working on team building and working with others, cheering on a teammate.
I think in a tech world, right, with so many cell phones and tablets, so many devices, like kids actually, you mentioned it, looking at somebody in the eye, right? So eye contact. And actually collaborating with other kids.
Yes.
Doing activities with other kids, it's such a rare thing. So Rodney, what aspects of the program are you most passionate about?
The workouts, for sure. Just seeing the kids, push themselves, me pushing them, me being on the other side of it, seeing them struggle a little bit and kind of really pass over that limit, just how happy they get when they get over that hump of not being able to do it.
Correct, and I'm sure as a parent, it must be very rewarding, right? Seeing your kid just push themselves to the limit, they're not very comfortable, and you as a coach, you're seeing them push through all of that. It's very rewarding.
I agree, because I went through it, and now they're going through it, and I was able to push it, and I was seeing them do it. It's very rewarding for me, and I love it.
Can you share any success stories that you've seen in the classroom with any of the kids that really motivates and inspires you as the coach?
Yeah, I have a lot. Very beginning, I had this one kid named James. He was scared of doing front rows, terrified of them, and he pushed through it. I was able to teach him. We worked tirelessly. I was able to teach him. He was doing it, and within a couple of weeks, he was doing it by himself, a lot more confidently. I had one other kid named Alex, an older kid, KSX. He was shy at the beginning, very non-verbal, and as time went on, he just grew so much, became so much more confident. So speaks a lot more. He's a lot more interactive. He's become a great leader now. Alex has become a great leader.
So where he started to where he is now, I'm sure it's incredible.
Big difference. Parents are super happy with him. They're super happy with me as his coach.
So in your opinion, what sets Kidstrong apart from all of the other children's fitness programs?
For one, there's really, I haven't seen any other kid fitness program besides any martial arts, but I guess the connection we have with our kids, the hands-on, not only with the kids, but with their families as well. Being able to talk to the parents being here, watching their kid develop, us being able to really build a community and, a loving atmosphere for our family.
That's awesome. You guys definitely accomplished that. What inspired you to become a Kidstrong coach?
Honestly, my passion for kids. I have a passion for watching them grow and learn. And here at Kidstrong, we do it on an extraordinary level. And just seeing that and watching that before I joined to become a coach was so inspiring. And that's really what pushed me to become a coach.
What aspects of the program are you most passionate about?
I would have to say, seeing how the kids change and grow and flourish in the program, that is something that is unparalleled anywhere else. And it is so inspiring and fulfilling to watch that happen.
Christine, in your opinion, what sets Kidstrong apart from every other children's fitness program?
Honestly, everything. So we're a science-based training facility. So everything we do is backed up by science. We're also parent-focused. So a lot of our stuff includes our parents, and we get to give them that whole well-rounded family aspect of Kidstrong. We are a family-based program. We are really big on making sure everyone feels welcome and included, and our professional coaching as well. We're trained to have that professional status. All coaches give it their all every single time we walk into the center.
And I'm noticing that in this classroom right behind us, this is a classroom where the parent is actually with the child because they're probably too small to be on their own.
Absolutely. All of our parent-based classes include 1 parent per kid, 3 and under, and our 2-4 combo.
So do the parents have to do pull-ups too?
Sometimes, honestly, sometimes.
You being a Kidstrong parent, how would you say that Kidstrong has impacted your child in a positive way?
He's more into social now. He can share. He's more of a team player now, more outgoing than what he was before when he started Kidstrong.
If you would have thought that prior to joining Kidstrong, that your child would share more, collaborate more, I mean, all of these impacts, you'd probably think, oh, that's possible.
Not yet. Yeah, exactly. he was still too young, but now he's more active and he likes to play. Look at him. He's exhausted.
So where's his water bottle?
His water bottle's over there. Look. He loves it. He loves it.
In what ways have you noticed your child's physical, and emotional development since he's been in Kidstrong?
So he's way more active. He's strong. You can tell that he's strong. He pushes through. He can actually do a lot of things that older kids do now. Just by him being here and doing active things.
And nowadays, with technology being as prevalent as it is, a lot of kids aren't even really getting out.
Exactly. And that's where Kidstrong plays a big role in it, because now he's actually out. He's active. He's playing with other kids. It's not just on the tablet or on the phone, and that's what we want these kids to do.
And I see behind us, right, they're jumping over these balance bars. They're jumping on those little bouncy things. I'm embarrassed, I don't know what those bouncy things are called.
Yeah.
They've got the rope. So there's a lot of activities that these kids are doing that really helps them grow physically.
Right.
And gain confidence in themselves.
Exactly.
So thank you for sharing, Jose.
Of course.
Alyssa, if you could walk us through an actual Kidstrong, right, the activity from beginning to end, how does that look?
So every week is different, and obviously depending on their ages, but a couple things stay the same throughout our entire program. We start and end our classes with our affirmation. So we're instilling in our kids that they are strong, they are brave, and they can do this. Like I mentioned, that social greeting as well, eye contact, we're looking for that communication, handshake, saying their name. And then we'll go into the fun stuff where they're, running around a ninja course, but we're working on things like doing a proper pull-up or climbing up a rope, balance beams, working on their body coordination and awareness. They'll do at the end a competition where that's where the teamwork comes into play, and they're playing and interacting with their teammates, working as a group. And then, like I mentioned, that other thing that doesn't change is that affirmation at the end, because throughout the class, that's what we're instilling, which is that confidence.
And what I've seen is that during the class, there's an activity on the screen, so the kids get to participate, whatever the activity is. Maybe you can mention one of the activities that shows up on the screen, where the kids either chime in or they try to answer the question.
Yeah, so it's we're also kind of working on that mind. So there'll be certain questions age-based from that, let's say telling time, and there'll be a clock on the screen, and we're working on what time is it on that clock. Really, really quickly in between those exercises while they're cooling down their body, taking a sip of water, we're still keeping them active.
Alyssa, what age group does Kidstrong cater to? Is there a limit? Is there a minimum? What are the age groups?
As soon as they're walking, we have them here up until 3 years old. A parent is on the floor with them, and we're not only helping the child, we're also helping the parent and coaching them alongside their child. And then we go up to 11 years old. So 4 through 11, they'll be independent on that floor, where that's when we're starting to instill that independence in them.
That's great. And what I saw is that the ones that have the parents that have the 0 to 23 months?
Yes.
It's a chance for the parent to get out of the house, right? Especially for the mom, if she's right with the kid just about every moment of the day, it's to spend time with the kid.
It's just as much as an activity for the parent that it is for the child, especially for those newer parents at that young age. They're meeting people that have kids their same age and same experiences that they're going through around the same time. So
right. I'm sure my wife would have loved to have Kidstrong when our girls were 0 to 23 months, because she could try to see how she could have me with the kid in the class while she goes to the nail salon that's right next door, right? That would have been a win-win. So how does Kidstrong incorporate elements of play with the exercise that they're doing in the classroom?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, it is science-backed. So we have doctors, physical therapists, orthopedics that put together this programming. So there's certain milestones that we're trying to achieve, but they're kids and they're just having fun. And, running around and doing a boost, they're having fun. But, we're working on certain aspects that they don't even see. Climbing a rope, they're having fun. But, we're really working on that coordination and that arm strength.
Right. I think sometimes as parents, we want to complicate things for the kids. And the reality is, if you take them out just to run in circles,
Yeah.
they're perfectly fine, right? We have such
Generates some energy.
we have such a high expectation of what we think. And the reality is kids just need to be out and communicating with each other and playing with each other.
Yes.
So how do you create a supportive environment that's all inclusive, right? That includes children of all types of developmental range, right? And abilities.
Yeah, so we have a great culture here at Kidstrong. The families, there's just a great community here. And we do cater to a lot of different disabilities and learning development delays. We work with kids that are autistic. We work with kids that have Down syndrome as well. And, we just go at their level. So sometimes that might need an aid on the floor with them. We're helping out that aid alongside that child and bringing them into a program where there's kids their age and they can, kind of keep up with them and get that encouragement also from older kids and not always kind of keep them to the side.
And I think what's important is that in a lot of these environments where you have children with developmental delays with some type of disability, that's like a special program, right? It's something aside from whatever school, you have to do it separately. So here in the classroom, you have instructors, coaches paying special attention to that child that needs that extra help. And for many parents, I'm sure that is just huge, right? To where their child is not being somewhat neglected, their child's being included and part of the activity. With regards to Kidstrong locations in Miami, how many locations are there?
So Kidstrong Kendall is the only one we have in Miami-Dade right now, and it's been up and running for almost 2 years. We are coming soon with location number 2. It's going to be in Doral. We're really, really excited and possibly working on expanding maybe one more center in 2024.
Awesome. So Kidstrong in Miami is growing. You have here close to the executive airport. The Doral is coming soon and more locations. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for Kidstrong locations in Miami. So what's your name?
Maya.
Your name's Maya. My name is Chris Maya. Pleasure to meet you. So Maya, what do you like most about Kidstrong?
I get to be with my friends.
You get to be with your friends? And how about the class? Do you find the class to be easy? Do you find it to be hard? How do you find it?
Easy, hard, and fun.
Easy, hard, and fun. So what's the hard part?
Like when the obstacles get harder and harder.
Can you think of a time outside of Kidstrong, like when you're at home or you're at school, that you think Kidstrong made you stronger or maybe made you more brave or more confident?
When I'm playing with my friends, I feel brave about tagging everyone.
So maybe when you're playing tag, you feel like you can run a little faster and you're a little quicker because of your Kidstrong experience, right? Maya, pleasure meeting you. Thank you. So Bruce, you being a parent of Aria who's in Kidstrong, can you think of any stories that have impacted your daughter's life positively as a result of being here?
Definitely. So, one major thing that I've seen since she started when she was about 1 year old, is that she's definitely had a lot of physical improvement as far as running, jumping. She's a lot more confident in her abilities to do all those things. She loves to hang, rope climb, all that stuff. One thing that she's definitely done more than anything is she's actually been improving talking to other kids. She's helping other kids. When other kids are crying in the class, she actually goes and asks them, hey, what's wrong? And stuff like that. Where before, I know she would have never done that before because she was too shy.
Correct. So it's not only the physical part, but the interaction, the communicating.
Definitely.
With other kids and being part of something bigger.
Yeah.
As opposed to them just being to themselves, doing whatever it is that they're doing. So Alyssa, to wrap up, what message would you like to send to parents and families that are considering putting their child on the Kidstrong journey to further their development and their emotional state?
I want to just invite them in, have them check it out, see the product, and I'm almost sure that you'll fall in love with it just like how we did and see those differences in your child.
So to get more information, detailed information about Kidstrong, down below in the description, you'll be able to find their socials, their contact phone number, and everything else that's Kidstrong related, and to reach out to Kidstrong here in Kendall.